Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Brendan and welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new here, it is great to have you. And today I'm going to be talking about an opportunity in the world of cryptocurrency. Now, most of you guys are probably pretty familiar with this guy. It goes by the name of XRP and it is the third largest cryptocurrency by market cap. Now, XRP took quite the spill today, and in fact, if we want to measure this out, XRP fell just about 5% on today alone, and of course, as we zoom in over here, it actually fell right back down to support. And what we can see is that from our first touch point, our second touch point, our third touch point, we're now seeing our fourth touch point over here on XRP. So today, I want to highlight why I think there is some money to be made on XRP and why it really has kind of piqued my eye after it fell 5%. So if any of that sounds interesting, make sure you guys stick around for the entire length of the video, as there will be important information discussed the entire way through. But with that being said, let's go ahead and dive on into this one. So again, guys, with XRP falling over here, it fell right back down to support. Now, we saw this golden cross, we saw the 50 EMA and the 200 EMA being used as support recently. Now, previously, this was resistance as what we can see, and so we can see that the resistance and the rejection from this 200 EMA happening, and then, of course, after we broke above it, we were seeing it hold along with the 50 EMA. Now, since we are back below this and we're really kind of just hanging around in this range, yes, we are kind of seeing just kind of this mumbo jumbo area of limbo where we are bouncing around in between these EMAs. But what we can also see is that this support line over here is still holding. And in fact, I think that there's a very good chance that this guy actually squeezes and breaks out to the upside, because again, we're at trendline support, and these 4-hour EMAs, while they are helpful and while they are important, this is trendline support that has been tested 3 times on a separate occasions already. Now, I do think that the support is going to be stronger than any kind of resistance that these EMAs make. Again, we haven't even seen like a real rejection from these EMAs yet, and the last time that we saw them, we did see them used as support. So this could just be a buying opportunity for XRP, in my opinion. Now, my targets over here for XRP, again, I want to draw up another risk versus reward and kind of measure this out. But what we did see is that it did have this 5% or almost a 5% drop. And when anything takes a nice steep dive, while the remainder of cryptocurrency has been relatively stable on the day, again, Bitcoin and Ethereum being down no more than 1%, at least the last time that I checked them. So with this guy being down 5%, again, I do see this as a potential opportunity, as this could have been an artificial sell-off. Now, I'm not looking for anything crazy over here, but I do want to kind of measure out some of these positions. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to draw up a risk versus reward ratio before we look at too many other things. So immediately what we can be looking at is for a relatively previous high from our current area of where we're at right now. So if we want to do this and set a stop loss at a new low, it would look something along the lines of this, and I do want to zoom in just a tad bit more. So we can set a stop loss, probably right below our support right here, maybe if we hit a new low. And then what I'd be looking at is for maybe just, not an absolutely new high, but just kind of getting back up into this general area. And what this would look like is a risk versus reward ratio of 2.43 with a potential return on investment of 3.5% while you're risking only 1.5. Now, this isn't something that I would typically like to do. I like risk versus reward ratios that are bigger, maybe even a little bit longer. And if I do take this isn't something that I'm looking to just day trade. I think that there would be significantly larger reward if I were to take this trade. I would be looking at somewhere around the previous high. So if we want to measure all the way up, let's just say to this relative area, obviously just a little bit below our previous high, this would place our risk versus reward at about to 12.49. So just about a 12.5 risk versus reward with a potential return on investment of 18.25%. Now, this is something that I like a little bit more, and I think with a trade like this, if I am swing trading this, I can actually leave a little bit more room for the stop loss and leave just again a little bit more leeway there. So maybe we just want to draw this down just a little bit more. We still have about a 7% risk versus reward ratio, and again, the potential for that 18% return has not changed. We just allowed for about an extra 1% of risk. So when we're going back over here, I do want to take a look at the volume. The volume is spiking back up recently. We did see that volume fall off over the weekend, which is nothing crazy, nothing out of the ordinary. The bearish volume is already starting to kind of end off on this 4-hour chart, as again we are already seeing support because we have reached the trend line support, so that would make sense. Over here on the RSI, a couple of the things that I think really stand out to me is that we are having, again, these consistently higher swing lows, and so long as this guy holds right here and we don't fall and form a new lower low, this is showing that there are consistently lower levels of bearish momentum upon every attempt that the bears have tried to make to this downside. And what that would, in theory, mean is that the bulls are getting stronger while the bears are getting weaker. So something that I am noticing over here on this 4-hour chart, again, this isn't the end-all, be-all, or the say-all, be-all, however the saying goes. But there is a lot of evidence over here with, again, this being at trendline support, seeing the bearish momentum just slowly dry up over here. This is a trade that, I'm definitely interested in. So it piqued my interest. I do want to look at this on a daily time scale real fast, but it's something that has piqued my interest and something that I am, I guess, just wanted to share. So this is what it looked like from this daily candle. We can measure this out once again just to make sure that I was indeed accurate with my reading. And it looks like I was sitting just about, just around 5%. And let's just take a look at this on the macro real fast. So again, we're not looking for anything crazy. We're not looking for like new higher highs on a macro or on a yearly scale. We're literally just looking to hit maybe below the high of last month. So this isn't any kind of a crazy trade. This isn't anything ridiculous. I'm not even taking profits at the previous highs. I'm not taking profits at the high a year. I'm just looking to, to argue that since we're at support, we can bounce maybe to below where we were last month. So I don't want to ramble too far on about this. I just thought that this was a cool opportunity on my end, and it definitely piqued my interest. So I just wanted to show kind of what was going through my head over here and what is going on my chart as well for XRP compared to the US dollar. So hopefully this did interest you guys. Hopefully you guys found this educational. Again, nothing I say here is financial, legal, or tax advice in any way. This is simply just, what's going on in my mind and what has piqued my interest. So again, hopefully you guys found this entertaining. If you guys did, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and comment something down in the comment section down below. I love being able to interact with you guys and see your guys' support and comments and everything down there. So it's always a good time. So once again, guys, thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys in the next video.